little containers.
Details online, YouTube now.
Hello! Making a little video for YouTube. Yeah. So I'm filming everybody. So in case you didn't hear, that was Jody. She's our maintenance lady, doing our things for our booth. So now we're gonna walk outside. Here's my garden. I don't know, some of y'all have been looking at my blog about the garden. It's getting a little past its prime now with the tomatoes. They're kind of going downhill now, so we're going to go ahead and, plus all the heat, you can see that cordyline just kind of passed out and died. We're going to go ahead and tear out a bunch of stuff and start planting up for fall. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this off and meet you back in the greenhouse. All right, in case you're wondering where we got our horsetail reed from, there it is. But we're about to chop that back. Getting out of control there. A little unruly. All right, but more importantly, what I wanted to show you are some of our new plant. This is Nandina AKA, or Nandina Blush Pink, and you will see this one highlighted in the Southern Living collection this summer, and fall will be its release. And you can see right here, this one that looks like an oddball, that's because it is. That's Nandina Firepower sitting next to the blush, so you can kind of see the difference. Nandina Blush Pink is a sport of Nandina Firepower. And we're gonna walk over to the next Quonset and we'll see Nandina Flirt. All right, here we are here. There's Nandina Flirt, or Nandina Murasaki is the cultivar name, is Murasaki, purple in Japanese. So you can see the color. It's almost like a Loropetalum purple in my opinion. And next to it, that's Nandina Harbor Dwarf, which that is the mother plant of this one, Nandina Murasaki. So we're pretty excited about this one. This one you'll see more in the spring of 2010, again in the Southern Living collection. All right, on to, this is what we call greenhouse number 1. This is the first greenhouse that plants go into from the lab. You can see in here, lots of plants in here. Everything with the orange tag is Nandina Gulfstream. When things are first planted from the lab, we use a plastic dome to cover the plants to keep the humidity high, keep the light down. Plants are pretty spoiled coming from the lab, so we have to spoil them a little further before we completely throw them out into the bright sun and, you know, less humidity than what they had in the lab. All right, we're gonna go check out Melania. She's planting over here. Looks like she might be planting Agapanthus, lots and lots of Agapanthus. This is Agapanthus LMA, everything with the yellow tag. And then with the red tag, you see Agapanthus Elaine. So pretty small at this point. Take about probably 10 to 12 weeks to finish in the greenhouse. Hello, Melania. I'm gonna watch you plant Agapanthus LMA. All right, so you can see. Let's see if we can pull one out. There we are. So there are the plants, fresh from the lab, ready to be planted. Got the little roots. And she just pulls them out of the gel there and plants them directly into. We haven't seen a problem with fungus, so we don't really wash the plants because that just takes more time. All right, onward to more greenhouses to see some finished product. All right, now we're gonna transition. This is the stage where we put all the stage, I guess you call it the acclimatization area, where you notice the darker shade there. We've got 2 layers of shade, so it's a lot nicer for these plants coming in to the greenhouse than over right here. This is our finishing area, one of our finishing areas. This is a small area. This is where we keep all our Harbor Dwarf Nandina. You can see less shade, more bright, and at this point the plants are starting to get fertilizer, so whenever they're first planted in the greenhouse they don't receive fertilizer because we don't want to burn them. But now it's time for them to start getting some feed. So not completely full in here right now. It's summertime here, so not really needing that material. Most people don't want plants in the summer. All right, and back here, in the back of this greenhouse is where we make our soil. We make all of our own soil here at Magnolia Gardens. We just find that we get better quality by making our own soil. And Chago is not back here right now, so we can't really see a sample. All right, but we do see his chili pepper. This is one that we're featuring. This is a chili Pekin, and I call it his. I don't know if it really is his, but he works back there, so I call it Santiago's Fire. But this one, it has small little chilies, and they're very hot. But as you can see, it just grows here right in the gravelly ground and in the Texas heat, and it survives very well. So that's why we decided it would be a nice item to feature, especially for people who like hot things. All right, so we're gonna move on to some other greenhouses to see some more product. All right, we're in another one of our greenhouses. As you can see, getting some tall grasses in here. That's what the summertime does here. We've already cut these back a couple times, but they just like to grow and grow in this heat. So this greenhouse, we're mostly gonna see seed production, divisions, and a few cutting. Not really gonna see a lot of product from the lab. We try to supplement our availability with some other items that people might like. So right now, this is Adriana, our greenhouse supervisor, and she's doing some yellow rose cuttings. This is Rosa, either Nacogdoches yellow or Grandma's yellow. It's known by two names. This one is featured in the Texas Superstar program. It's a nice shaped flower, nice smell, looks like almost a hybrid tea, but it survives very well in our landscape conditions. We have several planted now. All right, so you can see lots of perennials in here, some cuttings on our new little cutting bench. This is Josefina doing some more roses. Yeah, she did a good job with those other ones, so we'll let her do them again. All right, all these are freshly planted seedlings, so just to add to our availability, we have the new perennials, doing it in a 50 cell size, so hopefully other growers will enjoy this size to help them finish their crop a little faster. All right, what do we got going on over here? Looks like Chago's getting some soil ready for Celia. Celia's planting. Hello! Celia's planting out. Looks like she's doing Tacoma. Tacoma Mayan Gold. Hello! So what we do is we seed these heavy in a tray, and then we divide them out once they sprout, and that way we get a nice even crop at the end.
Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.